Chapter 8 Introduction to Excel 2016 Pre-processing Features of Excel 2016 Components of Excel 2016 window Entering data in a worksheet Working with worksheets Opening a saved workbook Starting Excel 2016 Creating a new workbook Selecting cells Saving a workbook, closing a workbook. Computers work with data. Data can be presented in different ways. A spreadsheet organizes data in a tabular format made up of rows and columns. Spreadsheets can be manual, created on paper, or electronic, created using a spreadsheet software. Excel 2016 is one of the most popular spreadsheet software developed by Microsoft. It is widely used to enter data, perform calculations on it, create charts, and analyze the data. A file in Excel is called a workbook. Each workbook contains one or more pages called worksheets. A worksheet consists of a series of rows and columns. It is also known as a spreadsheet. Features of Excel 2016 Spreadsheet software provides many advantages over manual spreadsheets. Excel 2016 lets you arrange data in a workbook across multiple worksheets, enter data in a variety of formats such as text, numbers, and formulas, edit and format data in different ways, automatically recalculate all the formulas whenever a related number or a value is changed, perform automated calculations using predefined functions, fill data automatically by using patterns in series, represent data visually using charts and other graphic objects, create, maintain, and analyze databases easily. Knowledge discovery. Some spreadsheet software other than Excel are LibreOffice, Calc, Kingsoft Spreadsheets, and Numeric. Starting Excel 2016. To start Excel 2016, 1. Click the Start button. The Start menu appears. 2. From the list of all programs, click Excel. Excel 2016 opens and displays the Start screen. It provides options to create a new workbook using templates or open an existing workbook. 3. Click the blank workbook template. The Excel 2016 main window appears. It displays a blank workbook with the name Book 1 having one worksheet in it. Components of Excel 2016 window. Let us understand the main components of Excel 2016 window. Title bar. The title bar, present at the top of the Excel window, displays the name of the current workbook. It also contains the minimize, maximize, and close buttons. Quick Access Toolbar. The Quick Access toolbar, present on the top left corner of the Excel window, provides shortcuts for commonly used commands. By default, shortcuts for save, undo, and redo repeat commands are present on it. You can customize it to add more commands. Ribbon. The ribbon, present below the title bar, contains various commands for working with a workbook. It is divided into various tabs. A tab contains a set of commands related to a specific type of task. A tab is divided into one or more groups of commands related to a particular activity. The tabs present on Excel 2016 ribbon are File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and View. Some tabs are context-sensitive, which appear when a specific task is performed. File tab. The File tab is present below the Quick Access toolbar. When clicked, it opens the Backstage view. It displays information about the current workbook and provides commands for various file activities such as open, save, and print. It also allows you to change various settings in Excel. Worksheet area. The worksheet area is present between the ribbon and the status bar. It has a tabular structure made up of horizontal rows and vertical columns. Worksheet tab. The Worksheet tab present below the worksheet area displays all the worksheets in a workbook. It also provides options to add more worksheets. Rows. Rows are the arrangement of cells in the horizontal direction. A worksheet in Excel 2016 contains 10,48,576 rows. Rows are numbered from top to bottom in ascending order, starting from 1 to 10,48,576. These numbers are displayed at the left side of the worksheet area as row headings. Columns. Columns are the arrangement of cells in the vertical direction. A worksheet in Excel 2016 contains 16,384 columns. Columns are labeled from left to right as A, B, C to Z, then from AA to ZZ, and then from AAA to XFD. These labels are displayed at the top of the worksheet area as column headings. Cell and active cell. A cell is the smallest unit of a worksheet. It is formed by the intersection of a row and a column. Each cell has a unique address formed by a combination of its column label and row number called its cell reference or cell address. For example, the cell address formed at the intersection of column C and row 3 is C3. A selected cell in a worksheet is called the active cell. It is marked by a green boundary. You can type data and functions in it. Formula bar. The formula bar present just below the ribbon displays the contents of the active cell. It can be used to enter or edit a formula, a function, or data in a cell. Name box. The name box present at the left of formula bar displays the address of the active cell. Scroll bar. The Excel window has two scroll bars, vertical and horizontal. The vertical scroll bar present at the right edge of the window is used to move up and down in a worksheet. The horizontal scroll bar present at the bottom right of the worksheet is used to move left and right in a worksheet. Status bar. The status bar is present at the bottom of the Excel window. It contains the view buttons to change the view of a worksheet and the zoom slider to enlarge or reduce the viewing area of the worksheet. It also displays the result of some calculations and functions. Try this. In the image given, write the address of the cell A containing the text Sanjeev, B containing the employee code EMP003, C containing the text Chennai, D containing the text City. Creating a new workbook. Excel opens a new workbook when it is started. You can create new workbooks from the Excel main window. To create a new workbook, 1. Click the File tab. The Backstage view opens. 2. In the list of options, click the New option. A list of worksheet templates appears. 3. Click the blank workbook template. A new blank workbook opens in the Excel window. Entering data in a worksheet. Excel 2016 allows you to enter three types of data in a worksheet: number, text, and formula. 1. Number. It includes digits and numbers on which mathematical calculations can be performed. 2. Text. It includes alphabets, numbers, and symbols. Mathematical calculations cannot be performed on text data. 3. Formula. It is an expression that performs calculations of values in cells. A formula always starts with an equal sign. You can enter data directly into the cell or using the formula bar. To enter data in a cell directly, 1. Click on an empty cell. The cell becomes an active cell and gets highlighted. 2. Type the required data. 3. Press the Enter key to move to the cell below the active cell, or press the Tab key to move to the cell to the right of the active cell. To enter data in a cell using the formula bar, 1. Click an empty cell. 2. Click in the formula bar and type the data. 3. Click the tick button to accept the data entry. Selecting cells. To work with cells, you need to select them first. A group of selected cells is called a cell range. To select a single cell, click the desired cell. A green border appears around the selected cell. The column heading and row heading of the selected cell appear highlighted. The cell address is displayed in the name box. To select a cell range, 1. Click the first cell from which the range is to start. 2. Click and drag the mouse pointer to the last cell in the range, or press and hold the Shift key and click the last cell in the range. All the cells in the range, except the first one, appear grey. The first cell remains white, indicating that it is the active cell. To select multiple cell ranges, 1. Select the first cell range. 2. Hold the Control key and select another cell range. All the selected cell ranges appear highlighted. To select rows, 1. Click a row heading to select an entire row. 2. Click a row heading and drag the mouse pointer over other row headings to select multiple rows. To select columns, 1. Click a column heading to select an entire column. 2. Click a column heading and drag the mouse pointer over other column headings to select multiple columns. To select the entire worksheet, click the Select All button at the top left of the worksheet area. Time Saver. Select Entire Worksheet, Ctrl+A. All cells in the worksheet appear highlighted. Working with worksheets. By default, each workbook in Excel 2016 contains one worksheet. You can add new worksheets, rename the worksheets according to their content, or delete the worksheets that are no longer required. The worksheet currently open in a workbook is called an active worksheet. To insert a new worksheet, 1. Click the Worksheet tab before which you want to insert a new worksheet. 2. On the Home tab, click the Insert button in the Cells group. A drop-down list appears. 3. Click the Insert Sheet option. A blank worksheet is inserted before the current worksheet. Roundabout. Click the New Sheet button next to the Worksheet tab to insert a worksheet after the current worksheet. To rename a worksheet, 1. Click the Worksheet tab you want to rename. 2. On the Home tab, click the Format button in the Cells group. A drop-down list appears. 3. Under Organize Sheets, click the Rename Sheet option. The worksheet name appears highlighted. 4. Type the new name for the worksheet and press the Enter key. Excel assigns the new name to the worksheet. To delete a worksheet, 1. Click the Worksheet tab you want to delete. 2. On the Home tab, click the Delete button in the cells group. A drop-down list appears. 3. Click the Delete Sheet option. Excel displays a dialog box. 4. Click the Delete button. Excel removes the worksheet permanently from the workbook. Roundabout. You can insert, rename, or delete a worksheet by right-clicking its tab and selecting the appropriate option from the context menu. Try this. Create a worksheet in Excel 2016 as shown in the image. Rename the sheet as Students. Saving a workbook. You should save a workbook in order to open and work on it later. To save a workbook, 1. Click the File tab. The Backstage view opens. 2. In the list of options, click the Save option. 3. Under Save As, click the Browse option. The Save As dialog box opens. 4. In the File Name text box, enter a name for the workbook. 5. Click the Save button. Excel saves the workbook and its name is displayed on the title bar. Time Saver. Save document, Ctrl+S. Knowledge Discovery. To save a copy of an existing workbook with a different file name, click Save As in the Backstage view and save the file. Excel saves all workbooks with the extension .xlsx. Opening a saved workbook. You can open a saved workbook in Excel 2016 to work on it. To open a saved workbook, 1. Click the File tab. The Backstage view opens. 2. In the list of options, click the Open option. 3. Under Open, click the Browse button. The Open dialog box appears. 4. Select the workbook you want to open. 5. Click the Open button. The workbook appears in the Excel window and its name is displayed on the title bar. Closing a workbook. A workbook should be saved and closed after your work is finished. It helps avoid errors in the workbook the next time it is opened. To close a workbook, 1. Click the File tab. The Backstage view opens. 2. In the list of options, click the Close option. Excel closes the workbook. Time Saver. Close document, Ctrl+W. Mind Fog. If the workbook is not saved before closing it, Excel prompts you to save it. Click the Save button to save your work. Health tip. Typing on the keyboard for prolonged periods can cause fatigue and aches in fingers. The thumb touches exercise helps to increase coordination in the thumb and forefingers and also helps to relax the fingertips. 1. Hold your hands outward with your palms facing the ceiling. 2. Slowly bring your thumb to touch the tip of every finger, keeping the other fingers straight. 3. Repeat on the other hand. 4. Repeat 5 times with both hands. Database. Some fun facts about Excel are: a single cell in Excel can contain up to 32,767 characters. Excel 3.0 was the first ever desktop application to implement a toolbar in 1990. You cannot rename a worksheet history as it's a keyword reserved for internal working of Excel. Every Excel worksheet has 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns, which is 17,017 crores, 98 lakhs, 69,184 cells. Post-processing. A spreadsheet organizes data in a tabular format made up of rows and columns. A file in Excel is called a workbook. Each workbook contains one or more pages called worksheets. A worksheet in Excel 2016 contains 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Data in Excel can be number, text, or formula. A group of cells is called a cell range. A workbook in Excel 2016 contains only one worksheet by default. More worksheets can be added as required.